Hi Taurus, welcome to your love reading for June 2022. Let's see what's coming up for you. This is a love reading for the sign of Taurus for June 2022. This is a love reading for the sign of Taurus for June 2022. This is a love reading for the sign of Taurus for June 2022. This is a love reading for the sign of Taurus for June 2022. This is a love reading for the sign of Taurus, June 2022. This is a love reading for the sign of Taurus for June 2022. This is a love reading for the sign of Taurus for June 2022. This is a love reading for the sign of Taurus for June 2022. This is a love reading for the sign of Taurus for June 2022. This is a love reading for the sign of Taurus for June 2022. Okay, so let's see what your message is, Taurus. Okay, let's go ahead and see what you have going on here. Let me move you down a little bit so you can see this bottom row. If you'd like to get a private reading with me, just go to my website, channelguidance.com, and I'll place a link down below. Okay, so it seems that a lot of the signs, and I am on the 6th video now, have had the Knight of Cups. So there's definitely change in the air as far as your love life. If you're single, this is definitely good news for you, because not only do you have the Knight of Cups, which can be somebody new coming in, but you also have the Lovers as the first card. So, you know, there is a very significant relationship for the sign of Taurus, a new person coming in. There's a lot of happiness here. Yeah, you also have, there can be another earth sign, a Virgo or a Capricorn. Now, for those of you where you're already coupled, yeah, I mean, the Lovers coming up as the first card always tells me that there's a relationship here that's very significant to you. This can represent the sign of Gemini, but this is just a relationship that you just really want to see happen. This is another card that has come up a lot as well, Three of Pentacles. I think there's been a lot of effort here to, yeah, because I mean, I see happiness and, you know, a desire to do anything to make a relationship happen or to bring a relationship back. We are going to do the expert after this. But there is resistance here. We have the Four of Pentacles. So perhaps, you know, there's, you have met someone, you want a relationship to move forward, you want more, but there is someone here who is perhaps not ready, someone who is not ready to take the next step. You do have the Nine of Cups here. I mean, there is still, even though for some of you, you may kind of be seeing resistance from a partner, maybe not wanting to move forward, you do have the Nine of Cups here. So I do see ultimately you're getting what you want, wish fulfillment, because you also have the Star, which is pretty interesting that you have both of them. Major Arcana of hopes and wishes coming true, the Wish card. So whatever it is that you're wishing for, whether it's a new person in your life, you're wishing for a marriage to be stronger, a relationship, because I see there's a lot of effort here. This is manifesting for you. You also have the High Priestess. So, I mean, this is telling you you've got to trust your intuition, especially for those of you where there is someone who is resisting the changes that you want to see in a relationship. I feel like the cards will tell us more when I get a few more in a few minutes. This is telling you you've got to trust what your heart is saying. This is right next to your energy. So if you feel like this is the person for you, then, you know, you have to keep trying, because I see here that you have been trying to make this wish come true. Knight of Swords, there's a lot of unexpected changes coming for you. You've got two knights in this reading, here and here. There is unexpected changes that are coming in for you. You also have, let's see here, you've got Ace of Swords, the Magician, and King of Wands. So for some of you, there can be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Yeah, I mean, there is, for some of you, if there is no fire sign, this is just you're wanting to see action. You're wanting to see change in a relationship. You've got the Magician. You're ready to manifest either a new person or you're ready to manifest a change in a relationship. For some of you, like if this has been up to you, because I see mental clarity here. It can be maybe that you're understanding where your person is coming from, or some of you, you may really know now what you want from this person. If you have been the one that maybe is not ready about taking the next step, there is a type of mental clarity here that's maybe allowing you to manifest the future that you want with this person. Okay, let me get a few from the confirmation deck now. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus about their love life for June 2022? What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus about their love life for June 2022? Okay, here, so there are quite a few, so I'm just going to put these back here. And I'm going to keep shuffling. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus about their love life for June 2022? What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus about their love life for June 2022? What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus? Okay, so we've got 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and 8 of Wands. Okay, so that's interesting. We've got 8 and 9 of Wands with a relationship right smack in the middle. So there is change here. It's change for some of you. Like you're happy to see this change. This is always a positive change for you. I feel like this is for those of you where you're really questioning, does this relationship really have a future? Is this really going anywhere? Because just like we had someone here who's holding back from you, someone who's not quite ready, I see fear around your love life. And I do get that for some of you, this can be you, maybe fear of letting someone in. You're not ready to really kind of express your true feelings for someone. But just know that for some of you, you just need to know that commitment on a long-term relationship is very close to you. Some of you could be feeling really drawn to a person right now. Yeah, there's a possibility of true commitment and marriage for some of you. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the X spread. Okay, Taurus, let's see what's going on between you and your ex for the month of June. Taurus and their ex, June 2022. 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 Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, I'm definitely I don't usually can get messages as fast. This is in your hands as far as what's going to happen with your ex. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, I mean, I definitely see, there's, this reminds me of the reading that I did for the sign of Scorpio. So if you have a Scorpio moon or rising, or your person is a Scorpio, you may want to watch that. This like five energy. Actually, you know what? You have three fives in this reading. You have Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Hierophant is also a five. So as far as your ex, like you are facing some obstacles. Um, but the good news is that, as far as reconciling, you have the Ace of Wands. There, you know what? You have Ace of Wands and the Fool. So you have a very strong message that yes, and reconciling a new beginning is definitely a strong possibility, especially with it being the Fool in Major Arcana. There can be, a big breakthrough for those of you where you've not really seen anything change. I was getting the message that for some of you, it's in your hands. Yeah, because I mean, we have the Nine of Swords here, so there's been a lot of agonizing. For some of you, this can be maybe because you're having to make a big change to be with this person. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you have to leave another relationship. You do have the Hierophant, which represents you, the sign of Taurus, but also, there is a very strong spiritual soulmate connection with this person. So I mean, there is this message that you can still get what you deserve from them, but for some reason, I see that there is a struggle here, and for everyone, it's going to be different because this is a general reading. You can be very conflicted about, yeah, because I mean, you have the Seven of Cups here. You can be very conflicted about having this person in your life again, giving them a second chance. First card that I pull for you is Seven of Cups. There is a lot of confusion, and it can be you. It can be the other person. Just know that as far as Taurus reconciling with an ex, there is a lot of like I don't knows or I don't know how. There is a lot of confusion and just kind of like a lack of clarity as far as how is this new beginning going to happen. I do think that deep down there is a lot of suffering, a lot of pain, a lot of unhappiness because you're not together. But there is this message that there can still be in the heart of the reading, Ten of Pentacles. There's still a relationship and commitment or marriage that's just kind of waiting to happen. Okay, let me get a few more. You've got King of Cups, Three of Swords, and Ace of Cups. Okay, so now you have three new beginnings in this reading. You've got the Ace of Cups. You've got one, two, three. Three new beginnings as far as reconciling with your ex. For some of you, there can be, this message that, you've got to trust. You've got to trust your feelings and your intuition with this King of Cups, because of course, there is a new beginning here. It's for, you and your ex. There is a new beginning. You can rekindle this, but there is, a lot of painful energy here. That could be why I was getting that this is in your hands. Because you're going to have to go with your feelings and your intuition. For some of you, this can be with a water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Like I said, I did see, as soon as I pulled the cards, I saw a similarity in this reading with the sign of Scorpio. So, I mean, I definitely see this. This is a complicated one, just like it was for Scorpio, where there's new beginnings everywhere as far as reconciling with this person, but there's also like the struggle. There's struggle, and with these fives here, like there is a type of obstacle to this happening as well. Okay, let me get a few from the confirmation deck. What else does Taurus need to hear about reconciling with an ex? Taurus and their ex, June 2022. Taurus and their ex, June 2022. Taurus and their ex. Taurus and their ex, June 2022. Taurus and their ex, June 2022. Taurus and their ex, June 2022. Okay, we've got Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles. So perhaps for some of you where this is getting like really tricky, and again, I was hearing it says in your hands. Some of you, like you may just need some time to think, to really kind of figure out what you want, because there is confusion here, literally right next to the Ace of Swords. Of course, for some of you, like you already know you want this person back. This person may need, kind of time to figure out what they want. I mean, the Ace of Swords, it's mental clarity. Yeah, and for some of you, I mean, because we have like this huge message of new beginnings, there can be, someone here who's finally figured out what they want. That's why there's so many messages of new beginnings, reconciliation. I see here a very open and honest conversation. This can be, of course, someone telling you that, I finally understand. I finally see that you're the one. I'm with the Page of Swords. This is just someone being completely honest with you. We also have the Knight of Pentacles telling you, there has been slow changes here. Yeah, I just feel like for the sign of Taurus, I mean, there's this message of there is a new beginning that's just waiting to happen. But there's fear behind this. There's insecurity. There's confusion, and most of all, there is a struggle for one of you as far as actually, bringing this relationship back to life. Okay, Taurus, this has been your love reading for June 2022. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.